Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupagadamayyam Dadati Sopadandikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapatakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamcha Shri Rupam Sagarjatam Sagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Cha हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमः ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति विकास स्वामिनिति नामिने नमः ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाशादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna. So today the topic is what is important for women. Okay. For any human being in this Kali Yuga, everybody knows that we are in the Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, sound is very low. 1 minute. I don't know what.
की आवाज नहीं आ रही मतलब
हाँ
क्लियर नहीं है।
फैन बंद करो. If somebody who is hearing properly, can you please message me? Everybody is having the same problem, then I have to check where I am. You go and check.
Pranam Mataji, the sound is, the volume is, oh, okay.
For you?
Yeah, it's audible, but I just think it's little low. Otherwise, it's good, Mataji, no problem. We can hear you, but yeah.
Little low.
Mm-hmm.
Vanita, you please check. Fine. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Welcome.
Krishna, Mataji.
Ah.
Volume is fine for me, Mataji.
Okay. Okay. So maybe something is wrong with my system, but please manage. I will speak as much as louder as possible. So maybe earphone. I will use earphones. Give the earphones. You can connect. I'll make a pass.
Recording it.
So today, our topic is what is important for women. Okay. We all know as human beings in this Kali Yuga, to go back home, back to God, we need to chant the holy name of the Lord. Everybody agree with this? I hope everybody is agreeing with this. And we need to follow the 4 regulative principles. No meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxication. These 4 regulative principles are for all the human beings. Not only for devotees who want to go back home, back to Godhead. This 4 regulative principle is for all the human beings. Okay. So now the point is, as women, like we are women, we have a different set of rules than the men. So what are they and how we are going to balance it? By seeing the Vedic women, how the Vedic women achieved success in this material world And we will take some few examples today. Everybody, there are unlimited examples in the spiritual line, but we will take few women in the Vedic history, and we will relate how we can, in this modern life, how we can advance in spiritual life by following Sri Dharma. See, what is Dharma means, what is Dharma? Duties, we can say that. Here we means, Sri Dharma means the duties of women. Duties of human being we saw. Now we fall into the category of women, right? We have a different set of rules comparatively with the men. That's why we have a different class for ladies, okay? So what is our duty? Why we are made into this body? First we have to understand that. We have a different set of body, and we have a different set of duties also. So by understanding that, we can advance in spiritual life. If we think in the modern world, women always wants to compete with men. That's going on, right? So in that competition, actually they forget their duties. The womanly duty, if a woman performs her womanly duty, it is easy for her to advance. If she wants to imitate the other group, men are entirely different in their physique, in their emotion, they are entirely different species, we can say. Like a fish is there, a dog is there. Different, no? Different animals. We fall into the category of human being, but still we are different. Men and women are different. But to form a family, a man is required, a woman is required. Man's duty is different, women's duty is different. But now this modern world, in the name of equalism, they are mixing and confusing the duties. There arises the problem, and the women also in confusion. So the basic nature of women is emotional. The women is loving, caring, always to be protected. Women always to be protected. Prabhupada always says, before marriage, by the father. After marriage, by the husband. And after the husband become old or have taken a sannyas or something happens to the husband, then she is taken care by the son. That means she is always under some care, some man's care. So this doesn't mean that she is very inferior, she is like a slave, nothing like that. Women is like a precious thing. It has to be protected. Women's beauty, women's body to be protected. But the opposite thing is happening in this world. Opposite teachings are given to women. So what happens? Then women loses her power. Where lies the women's power? We can say. So women going to space, women are driving cars and trucks, bikes. These are all against women's nature. Women become an engineer, women become what do you say, army, women in the army, women in the police. These are all against our nature. Do you understand that? Something is there, right? Because women is soft. Women undergo periods every month. Those days are very stressful. She has to take rest. She should be at home. So, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
No, nothing, Mataji. I'm listening to you.
Okay. So a women's duty, dharma, is to take care of the family, cook in the family. Prabhupada says, what is the duty of woman? Cooking, cleaning. It looks, oh, it doesn't look prestigious. Oh, it's like, the whole world is giving a picture that if you are an housewife, you lose your value. No. If you are a housewife, still you can become more powerful than a Rishi and Muni. You want to listen a story like this? in this regard? Here is a story how a simple housewife became more powerful than a brahmachari. Okay, one nice story. There lived one Vedic woman by her name is Vasugi. Women gets power if she performs her duty properly. For example, if a soldier in the army, if he performs his duty, then he will get a award, right? If a soldier in the army, if he fights with an enemy and then say protects the country, then he gains name. Yes or no? So similarly, if a woman performs her housely duty, take care of husband perfectly according to Shastra, take care of children nicely, lovingly, and give them enough love and attention, all these things rewards her. And Manu Samhita says, for a woman, marriage is initiation. You know that marriage is initiation, marriage is Upanayanam, and service to husband is our Gurukul Nivas. And the work she does in the household chores she does in the house is our duty, and that is our Agnihotra. Every day you have to do Agnihotra. If you do the household chores, then that is your Agnihotra. This is Manu Samhita says. I'm not saying. So a soldier gets a reward if he performs his Kshatriya duty. Similarly, if woman gets perfectly, she does her household chores, then she becomes powerful. How we will see. There lived a woman, Mataji, called Vasugi. She was a great rishi's wife. This Vasugi is so pure. A woman, if she doesn't change her husband, if she doesn't look at any other man except her husband, she is called as Pativrata, chaste lady. Chastity is the very, very important quality each and every woman should develop. You're all young, so you can make a vow. Okay, I have so many vows. I have this vow. Okay, I will have only one husband in this lifetime, only one man in this lifetime. If you make such a vow, then you will become powerful like Vasuki. Vasuki was such a pure lady that she was dedicated to her husband. So when she takes water from the well, no, in the olden days they take water from the well like this. There is a ring, and then the thread goes into, and then they take water. So when some other duty comes, she leaves that and comes, but the bucket doesn't fall into the well. It stands there. If you leave that rope, then it goes into the well. It doesn't go. It stands. So she was such a powerful lady. So now we will come to the other side of the story. There lived a brahmachari. This was a different yuga, and so he did a lot of meditation, tapasya. He was meditating very deeply, so deeply that for many months, many years, he did tapasya, and then he gained immense power. If you do meditation properly, you get powers. He didn't know he got power, so he thought, okay, I have done enough meditation. Let me go to the city and take some bhiksha. So he came and he wanted to take bath in a river. He went to a river and he had only two clothes. This is the simplicity of brahmachari or sannyas. They don't have so many possessions. He had only two clothes, one cloth on the shore, bank of the river, and one she is wearing and taking bath. On that occasion, two birds flew over that cloth and they made shit on it. He got so annoyed. See, I have only two clothes. These birds, idiots, stupids, what they did. So he was so furious. He looked at those birds. A fire came from his eyes and the two birds got burnt. For small mistake, he used his power to burn them. So then he thought, oh, I'm so great. I can burn somebody. If I am if I get angry, I can burn somebody. Oh, great. So he became proud of it. And then he came to in the village, in the city where Vasiki was living. So he went door to door to ask for alms. So he was asking for alms, Bhikshan Degi. So he came to the Vasuki's house and he was asking, please give Bhiksha. Vasuki said, please wait, I am serving my husband. Husband is also a great rishi. So she was serving her husband. Husband is in the mid of the meals, so he had to wait. So she came after that, and this brahmachari got really angry. He was so angry and he looked at her. Then immediately Vasiki asked, have you thought of those birds which you burnt in the forest? You thought me as that birds? And then the brahmachari, I burnt them in the forest. How you came to know? He got really annoyed and he got confused also. He was offended also. And then she said, see, I am a pativrata. I serve my husband nicely. This is like she had a foreseeing capacity. Though she didn't do any tapasya, she was not meditating, she was not a yogi or ashtanga yogi, nothing. She did perform her household chores so nicely that she had the power to understand what is happening. This story is a big story. I'm not going into detail. Then she later guides him, guide that brahmachari. Okay. And then he becomes proper. Then he removes all his anarthas and then he became proper person, proper devotee. So here the point, Vasiki didn't go to any Gurukul. She was not doing any tapasya. She was doing only her household chores and she remained chaste. And the performing duties, she was very perfect and in performing her duties. That gave her immense power. So what we learn from Prabhupada's teaching is that we protect ourselves from the calamities which is happening in this world, modern world. Women are highly polluted. Highly polluted. They don't know what to do, what not to do. How to dress, they don't know. What are all the dangers in dressing, they don't know. So Prabhupada guides in each and every uh, part of his books is guiding Mataji separately. What is good for them? He is guiding. So we take his teachings, we follow his teachings, and along with that, if we perform our devotional service, chanting 16 rounds, getting up early, reading Srila Prabhupada's books, then you all will become very powerful. Very powerful. This may look very simple because the world is showing you, oh, you have to develop your career, you need to earn money. Parents, nowadays, parents are very particular that you need to get a degree and get a job, earn 1 lakh or 2 lakhs per month, then you are successful. No. Is that successful? Money making is man's job, not women's job. Money making is man's job, but still women wants to. Women were forced, not wants to, forced to do for jobs. But what happens in the society, we see that lots of women are under stress. They are under stress for achievement. So what happens? They are not focusing much on their family life, taking care of family, producing nice children. Their health get hampered because during periods you are not supposed to go out. You have to go out if you want to study and get a career. You need to be at home, be peaceful. But the society is opposite now. You all may ask me question. The society is going against all these things. So what happens? Our health is affected. She is not peaceful. And outside the world is very bad, right? A innocent girl in Calcutta, she went for studying, very good in studies. She studied with some ambition. But what happened to her? We all know. We all know. So a question arises, what to do? Can we change the society? We cannot change the society. Can we change all these cheaters and all these murderers or rapers, whatever it is? Can we change the men or the people who are in the society? We cannot. We cannot change. What we can do is we can protect ourselves. We can protect ourselves by the strength of devotion, by our purity. By our purity, you can protect yourself. This is what I am preaching to the girls. You remain simple. You remain humble. You be determined that I am not going to be one of the public who wants to earn money. Their goal is earning money. So that doesn't give you any power, wisdom. Spiritually, it won't help you. Yeah, okay. If you have more money, you may be sophisticated. But that doesn't give you any spiritual value. So now we will compare. You all know the story of Savitri? Savitri, you know, no? Right? All Indian girls must know Savitri. Who had seen Yamaraja? Can we see Yamaraja? Is it possible to see Yamaraja? Not possible. But Savitri has seen Yamaraja because she had the power. She had the power. This story I have narrated in detail in some other classes. But now we will take important point in Savitri's life. We have recently, one lady went to space. What's her name? Anybody knows? Are you in touch with modern news? Some lady went to Indian origin lady. Huh? Sunita Williams. Sunita Williams. Yes, yeah. Sunita Williams from US. She went to space. The other one died, Kalpana Chawla. Long before she went, and on the way she died. So Sunita Williams, people say, oh, Indian origin lady went to space. She went to space, but she had achieved something spiritually. Did she see somebody there? Did she see some Devi Devatas there or some Yamaraja there? No, she was drinking her own urine. She was telling in one interview, because no water you take. So nasty life. It's very horrible life. And if you go against nature, horrible things happen in your life. She was with some men there. What is the achievement? Is this gives you some strength? No. Maybe materially she may get, oh, whole world came to know. Even spiritualist like me came to know about her. But Savitri was very simple lady. She married to an sage son who had nothing. Satyavana had nothing. They led a very, very simple life. But Savitri was like more than a great lady like this, materialistic lady like this. When her husband left the body, Yamaraja came to take him. She could see him and she could converse with him. Is this ordinary? This can be possible only when you are pure in your devotion and pure in your Stri Dharma. This is a great achievement. This is the victory for women. Women generally, the modern society says you should become Miss Universe, Miss World. But what for? Is there any benefit? It disturbs so much mind. It's polluting so much people's mind. It's all purely materialistic, right? They promote their body. You see my body and mark me. Most of the time goes in, How I can maintain the body? The basic teaching is I am not this body. But by showing the body, by promoting the body, they become famous. Is this good for women? I many times tell. Some women, they take birth very beautifully. But what do? They go and work in, they become a hair hostess. If you become a hair hostess, then you have to, you know, smile at any man or anyone. You become very beautiful. That means you have to protect your beauty. The beauty should not be exposed to others. Right? No? My point is correct or not? See, if you are a beautiful flower, this flower should be offered to Krishna. So if you are a beautiful woman, this woman should be offered to one man, not to everybody. So the girl who has become the hair hostess, receptionist, whatever it is, the cinema heroines, all these people, you see their condition. Is this comfortable? Is this devotional? No, this is not devotional. This will not give you any power. This may give you money. This may make you famous. These things may give you popularity, but inside their heart, I have seen so many heroines, they commit suicides. Beautiful heroines, they commit suicides because of the harassment they undergo. Because of the harassment they undergo, they commit suicides. So my humble request to all my dear ladies, young girls, I would suggest you, along with you are very nice. You came with tilak, you came in sari, beautiful you look. You look very spiritual. I appreciate your endeavors. Now, one more thing you have to add. This is the main thing which you have to add. This is not taught in general, because this is specific to your nature, that you make your mind that you will in this lifetime, like Lord Ram, he promised, in this lifetime I will have only one wife. Men can marry many, but according to law it is not promoted. But Lord Ram was ekapatni vrata. He took ekapatni vrata. For women in all yugas, this is the rule. This is the rule, that you dedicate your life to one man. If you do this, then you will become very powerful. So such women are appreciated even by the demigods. So you gain power by remaining loyal to one person. That is for womanly dharma. Loyal to one person, take care of him, and produce children with him, and you be the important member of your family, then you add so much value to the society. Make this as your goal. Make this as your goal, and you become very important in the family. Krishna will appreciate it, because in many parts of Bhagavatam, Krishna tells that your husband may be deceased, your husband may be old, your husband may be very bad person, but you should dedicate to him. Where he tells, this? Anybody read Bhagavatam here online? You know where Krishna says this? 10th canto. Anyone know where Krishna says this in Bhagavatam? When gopis came to him, that time he tells them that husband may be deceased, old, no money, or is not so powerful. Still, the wife should not leave him. Wife should dedicate.
आवाज नहीं आ रही है.
आवाज नहीं आ रहे.
माता जी आवाज क्लियर है. आप कान को ना फोन के स्पीकर के पास लगाइए.
अच्छा, ठीक है.
No, sorry, Mataji, that was for the other member, not for you. You're fine.
Thank you, Mataji. Mataji. Thank you. So, this is the thing that Krishna and Prabhupada and our Parampara Acharyas guides us, that we remain simple and humble. Simple and humble, and we achieve success in this. There are so many um, successful women in the history. It's a big, not one day we can complete all the ladies, all the powerful ladies. We keep telling in my channel, I'm described about Devahuti. Um, and there is this Savitri and Damayanti, Draupadi, Sita, our great goddess Sita, Anusuya. So many, Suganya. Bhagavatam also narrates about wonderful ladies who became very powerful and achieved great success, and who failed, they also faces troubles in their life. So we follow them, we follow the instructions given by Srila Prabhupada, and make it as a vow. Okay, you make it as a vow that, I will be an exemplary woman, and I will achieve success in this direction. Okay, so I end here. So in online, if you have any questions, you can ask. If you have any questions and comments, you can ask. Yes.
You said that we should take one month.
Spell louder so that
No problem. I will repeat the question.
Take one vow, but for who are not married, but those who already got married and the Mataji came to spirituality, but her husband didn't came, and that husband is not letting her to serve Krishna. So what should she do?
See, this question is arised by many ladies, because the husband doesn't allow them to come. The wife should not fight. Wife should not divorce, because I have seen some ladies, oh, my husband is not a devotee, I am divorcing him. No, she should not divorce, she should not fight. She should remain in house. But inside, she should not fight, I told. So she should travel inside, perform her spiritual and material duties. Material duties, taking care of the family, taking care of that husband, non-devotee husband. And practice Krishna consciousness silently. One day changes will happen.
Have to follow four regulations. But if the husband is not following and he is also telling and abusing her wife mentally or physically to cook meat,
Nah.
then what should she do?
For sometimes she should continue to do according to his desires. Keep praying to Krishna, because we all believe in Krishna, no? Not a magic will happen in one day or 2 days. Wonders may happen. I have a living example. One girl was harassed by the whole family like this. 10 years she was chanting in the bathroom. She was chanting in the bathroom without the knowledge of the family. And after 10 years, the whole family came to Mayapur. So, bhakti is something to make you very strong inside. When you strongly, because you are the mother, you are the wife, you have to cook. When you cook with deep concentration, deep, clear, pure consciousness, then that food affects everybody. The food which you eat, how you dress, definitely have an impact on your personality. So that so and so Mataji should become very powerful inside. Without fighting, without talking. You keep chanting. You keep whatever, apart from non-veg, other things you offer and feed the family. changes will happen. There is a Bhagavatam story where change happened. You know this Brahmanas, Vedic Brahmanas. Oh, very good. You know the story. Some Brahmanas were making yajnas. Yajnas are meant for Krishna. But these Brahmanas are so stupid. Krishna was personally present. They didn't want to give him anything. So, but the Brahmana Patnis, he heard about Krishna and they know that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead by the association of gopis. So they were willing to give very nice prasad items to Krishna. So they came with so many items and then fed Krishna and the cowherd boys. Then they said, we left the home and came. Now this Brahmanas, I don't know whether they will allow us or not. I don't know what will happen. Now we came, we want to be with you. Or we will die. But Krishna says, you go back, I will take care of them. Krishna is there in everyone's heart. If your bhakti is pure, he can change the situation. Only thing is you need to be very sincere. You need to have faith in Krishna, the holy name. You chant the holy name, he can do wonders. So then Krishna says, he changed the Brahmanas. Fine? Clear? So this is the example from Bhagavatam. Now I will take questions online. Somebody has given questions. One minute. I have seen some. And generally it is seen that females are multi-talented, whereas males are not like that. Why it is so? Yes. No, not like that. Men are also talented. Shastra says men are more intelligent than women. Intelligence has a different definition in different places. So maybe it is skills are different. Like while taking care of children, women are better. But driving a heavy vehicle, men are better. Like that, some they are bodily fit, and when making decisions, men are better. Women are weak and emotional, so they cannot make decisions. In finance, men are better, women are weaker. So maybe sometimes some men maybe rarely some are less intelligent than the wife or women, but generally it is that men are generally intelligent than the women. That also I have given a complete class. Women are less intelligent. How? That you can go through my channel and listen. Can women take shelter before marriage by her spiritual master? This, I feel taking shelter of spiritual master is a burden on spiritual master. We should associate with spiritual master only for spiritual things. Taking shelter of spiritual master means putting all the burden. Okay, spiritual master is a sannyasi. He doesn't earn money. He doesn't have a home. Like if your father, if take shelter of your father, father earns money, father has a house, he will protect you. Right? What is the duty of a father? Father should protect the daughter, get her married in time. These are all the duties of a father. But if you take shelter of a sannyasi, sannyasi's duty is to spread Krishna consciousness, dedicate his life in promoting Krishna consciousness. But sannyasi's duty is not to take care of a woman. It's a burden on him. Better some sannyasis arrange the marriages for disciples also. Better if you are an orphan, take shelter of some senior grastas. Don't burden on a spiritual master, correct? Take shelter of some senior grastas. Okay. You ask that same your own spiritual master who can give you some mentors so that they take care of you. In fact, as a female, I also have this nature. I like to learn different skills so that I can manage the household better. But this nature is not usually seen in men. I don't know. Different skills are there for men also. Okay. Any other question?
Hare Krishna.
For initiation, you should take shelter of a spiritual master. She asked for initiation. Definitely for spiritual life, you can take, but it is always suggested the husband and wife together go to the spiritual master. It's always better together with your husband together. Generally, for women, as per the Shastra, women doesn't have initiation. Her husband is the guru, Pati Guru, and she follows the husband. If the husband is initiated, wife is automatically initiated. Husband's guru is wife's guru also. So in modern now, in ISKCON trend, you please take shelter of your spiritual master together with your husband. That is safer. Yeah, for initiation, you need to take shelter of a spiritual master, but together with your husband. Yeah, following Sri Dharma always is difficult. I agree with you. Attaining pure devotion is also difficult, but that is our goal. You follow as much as possible your Sri Dharma. As much as possible. The basic rule I have told you that stick to only one man. That is very, very fundamental. Later you become like Savitri, you become like Vasuki. There are so much higher goals, but slowly and steadily. Okay. So many girls said that, Mataji, you gave so much rules. We are very scared. It's very difficult to follow. I say, yes, I agree. How you will become Savitri in one day? Yeah, it will take time. Try, at least put your endeavor. Okay. So now, Arilila is asking, what is your question, Mataji? Can you ask at least?
Yes, Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanvat Pranam.
Yes,
Thank you
Mataji.
so much for your enlightening classes. I'm very inspired. I've heard other classes also of yours.
Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, my question is, the Brahmana wives are so Krishna consciousness and so absorbed in Krishna consciousness, and they are so surrendered, but I'm not. So, so I always have difficulty in accepting my Prabhu's uh, instructions because of my false ego. So, how can I be submissive in times where I know my Prabhu is wrong in certain ways?
What I would suggest is wrong. We also understand. Okay, this is wrong. Humbly you can tell, or only one thing I tell always to the wives, to the Matajis, that you please adjust. Because we cannot find Ram in every man. Lord Ram is the ultimate husband, right? So all the couples cannot be Ram, Sita, Narayan, Lakshmi, Lord Shiva and Parvati. No, it's not possible. So worldly men and women have defects, difficulties. So adjust for the higher
Acha,
goal. For the higher goal, yeah. Slowly, this is the
acha,
first step. First step
acha.
in purification is that we identify our mistakes. Next
I see.
step, we don't do that mistakes. Like that in Sri Dharma also. Yeah, my husband has faults, but still I will be submissive to him.
Acha.
I
So,
will tolerance here. Because he is the master of the house. Who is the master of the house? Krishna. And the next master is husband. So he is the master of the husband house. So I be remain submissive, because here you try no Trinada Pisudi Tarora Pisagisnuna Amarina Manadena Kirtania Sadari. I'm not telling you the outside man on the road you follow this dharma. With your husband, I am telling you. Yes, he is fault. I understand. He is wrong. But still you develop this quality, no? You adjust.
It is so difficult, Mataji, because see, your background is not from the corporate world. I have come from this corporate world, and it's very ingrained in me to speak up. So I'm
I
just so.
understand. No, I
Mm.
understand. I am not saying that you suffer and all. You please argue also. The fight should not be so big fight. Like it ends in divorce. You fight with them. But after that, you don't hang with that only always. Next moment you serve him. Okay, this is a difference of opinion. In one point, you and your husband differ. Then later, next moment, you bring him a cup of milk, make juice and give him. In that point, you disagree, but in all other points, you agree. Don't keep that only in your mind and hang around. You are angry with him, you show your anger. I'm angry with
Right,
you. Cry. No problem. Cry. Fight with him.
right.
I expected this from you, but you're not. You do all these things. Then later you don't carry on that with many years, many months. Oh, that day you did this. No, womanly nature, right? You didn't get me flowers. You didn't get me that this thing, that thing. You didn't wish me. You were always favoring your mother, your sisters, not me. Many fights are there, many misunderstandings. You are not cooking for me. When I am sick, you are not taking care of me. All these things are there. Oh, you openly tell them. Have little fight, but don't continue it. Then ask for forgiveness and say that in this lifetime we are together, we have to be together to please Guru and Gauranga. I am sorry. I expected this from you. Anyway, I will tolerate. In that also, you should not be, with the egoistic. No, no. Next moment, sometimes you need not speak also. Don't speak. Keep quiet. Keep all the ideas inside. Serve him. So you will understand. Okay, she's under control. Men likes women to be controlled. This is men's nature. They want you to be submissive to him.
Yes,
And this,
Mataji.
yeah, you sure? Yes, I am submissive.
And
Then
even
we
if,
are not losing anything, because we need to stand somewhere.
yes, Mataji.
You need to
Even if,
draw a drawing. You need a wall. That wall is your husband. Yes, Mataji.
mm. So, Mataji, even if the husband is not contributing financially to the house, sometimes there are these difficult situations. So, is that also
Generally,
okay?
yes, Mataji. I will give you the answer. Generally, it is said only women should earn. Men should earn. Women be at home. But nowadays, I come across with such cases that men is not earning, women is earning, double burden. She has to take care of womanly duty also, financially duty also. But here also, I request women that because you are getting a protective layer from your husband, you please manage that also. For this also, I have a story, but it is going too long. That story. In one day, I have to tell it. There is one very Pativrata Nari. Her name is Sandilini. Shortly, I will tell. Her husband was a leper. You know, leper. And she had to earn the livelihood of the family. But she still loved him. This leper wanted to enjoy one prostitute. To go to that prostitute in that place, they have to give 1 lakh gold coins. She came to know, Sandilini know that my husband wants to go there. So she worked very hard to earn 1 lakh coin, and she carried him on the basket to the prostitute's house. Now that prostitute taught him a lesson. You have a wonderful wife. Why you came to a prostitute like me? So she cooked same items in 2 different pots. One in silver pot, one in mud pot. And same she was serving. And then the leper asked, same item, why in 2 pots? That's what I wanted to tell you. The enjoyment of sex is same, but you want to enjoy with a low class women like me, but you have a wonderful wife with you. You enjoy with her. Why you came here? That's what her. Then he he changed. He realized his mistakes. So at times women need to. Then this Chandalini is not an ordinary woman. Huh? She carried back her husband. Her leper's body smelled very badly. So one rishi was meditating. So when they crossed, that rishi's meditation got spoiled, disturbed. He said, whoever is this dirty smelled body, he should die. That person should die. Then she heard, no, her husband. She loves her husband. So she said, by tomorrow's sunrise, the person should die. That's a curse. She said, tomorrow, no sunrise. No sunrise. You see the power. The leper is leper. See, you may have a bad husband. You may have an unearning husband or whatever bad quality the husband may have. But still, wife can have her own achievement by following this Tri Dharma. That's what the point I wanted to make here. See, the leper has no value here in this story. Okay. He's an husband. So the wife dedicated her life, saved him. So the Devi Devatas came to her and say, please take back the curse. Then she says, my husband will die. No, we will guarantee that your husband will get back the life. Then she takes the vow back that, the sun should not rise. The sun raised, then he died, then the demigods gave him a life, better body, better everything. So sometimes woman needs to be more powerful also. Financially also she had to, I have come across with many, like few Matajis approached me for this. And I said, you tolerate this also. What to do now? Breaking the family is not the solution. Finding another husband, what the new modern world is doing is also, it's very bad, very bad. Be with one person and, undergo the suffering, which is the fate. Krishna will support you. Krishna will change that person. You praise
Yes,
Tulsi.
Mataji.
You worship Tulsi Maharani. Krishna will change him.
Okay, Mataji. Thank you so much. So powerful.
Hare
Hari
Krishna.
Hari.
Hare. So we'll end the class. Okay. People say that this is not applicable into what to say them. We will prove. We have to prove. This is applicable. I told that one lady chanted in bathroom for 10 years, then changed the family. It is applicable. Krishna consciousness is applicable or not? We are seeing so many young ladies changing, putting tilak, following the regulative principles. Prabhupada went to Western world and changed the EPs to Hare Krishna devotees. Many things are possible now also. They may say because they don't want to follow. That's why they give lame excuses. In India, still we can follow Sri Dharma. Still sari is going on. Still we see chaste ladies, right now? In India, still we can follow Sti Dharma. Still culture is there. It's not so bad. So we can follow. Okay. Thank you all very much. If I see any complete 16 rounds, does my husband get sin? Can't. Only one question. Do our sadhana chanting gives power to tolerate? Yes, no. Yes, Krishna within us will give us wisdom. We can get the tolerance. See, we have this is devotional quality, no? Now you become every day we chant Sistastakam. You have to be tolerant like a tree. Humble than the blade of a grass. We see that, no? Trinada pisuni chana tarora pisagishna. Amanina mana dena kirtaniya sadahari. Who can chant? Who is always humble? Who is more tolerant? They can chant the holy name of the Lord. Or by chanting, you get these qualities. It's vice versa also. Chanting gives us power. Womanly power also. Okay.
हरे कृष्णा।
Hare Krishna Mataji, yes.
माता जी मेरी दो बच्चियां हैं।
हाँ.
हाँ, तो अभी ये करियर पे तो अभी ज्यादा ही ओरिएंटेड है, तो फिर अभी उनको कैसे सिखा सकते हैं हम लोग?
आप थोड़ा समझा लीजिए ना, अभी दुनिया में क्या क्या हो रहा है। कैरियर कैरियर करके जाके वो लोग का हेल्थ बिगड़ रहा है और उनका सेफ्टी नहीं है। अभी रिसेंटली इन वेस्ट बंगाल वन मोर गर्ल मेडिकल स्टूडेंट वाज spoiled by her own friends. That's what I heard. I don't know how far it is true. She went with her friend. That friend arranged for a group of boys to spoil her. You see how very bad things are happening around the world, around the outside. So the girls are harassed, used, raped, murdered. You just tell them, if we don't have money for eating, then you can go for job. You explain all this. You show that your mother can convince the daughters. You tell that money is not all. Career building means what? It gives you a money power, right? If you want to increase your knowledge, you study Bhakti Sastri, right? No.
Yeah.
So you please, being mother, you please tell how the world is very bad. To protect you only, I'm telling you. You are mother, so you consult with your husband and find a nice match for your daughters. Get them married soon. You see, this is our culture. In time, Prabhupada says that in timely you have to get them married.
माता जी, पर उन्हें समझाने पर भी वो कन्विंस तो नहीं होते हैं। मतलब वो बोलते हैं कि
Yeah, maybe they are your own daughters, but if they don't follow, what you can do, you cannot force them. Just
Okay.
tell them, keep telling them,
Okay.
keep telling them,
Thank you.
keep telling them. Okay. Mansa kalpadarubhasya kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.